Alright, so I have a daily commission that's popped up that is actually part of one of the ones for getting an achievement here in Fontaine. This one is get a drink at least, and in the thing it says to at least do it 3 times. From what I saw of a guide that I found online, there's 3 different recipes you make, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello, welcome. What would you like to have? Name the flavor you favor, then find a seat. Coffee to savor will be with you in a beat. But a word to the wise, best to keep your distance from the other customers while you find your spot. Is everyone here a solo drinker? Well, I wouldn't say so. On the contrary, those who drink coffee are dying to unburden themselves to a companion. If they were to get a hold of you, you'd be here all day. You sound like you're describing drunkards. And would you believe me if I said that drunkards would be easier to handle? Call the police on them and they'll sober up right away. But clarity is what the chatty, gentle people here have in spades, and before one of you concedes, not even fists will shut their mouths. And that's why I advise you to keep your distance, or your early impressions of our dear Fontaine may go ill. And why are you like this? Now, if you were to ask me why I'd say our coffee is so delicious that our customers can't help but slowly savor every sip, they could never bear to do it in one go. There we go. Then, unable to withstand the void created in their souls with lack of our wondrous brew, they might find someone to speak to and pass the time. I jest, of course. A cafe is like a tavern. It is a place to relax. After a long day of work, few have any lack of complaints about how their day went, and such. Of course, I have little doubt that drinking wine is more effective than coffee, yet it comes with a risk that its counterpart lacks. If one takes to having a drink to go with any given complaint, one will be liable to drink too much and lose one's wits. That does go pretty badly, yes. Indeed. I once met someone from the Palais Memoria. He's usually a polite, patient, and meticulous fellow. One day he had too much to drink and asserted that he was an apple tree, even shouting to someone had uprooted him and stripped him of his bark. Of course, he'd taken those clothes off himself. And then he screeched high and low for tree pits, proclaiming loudly that he must return to the soil, else wither and perish. Fortunately, some quick-thinking fellow had us dig a pot right there, and when we were done, we pointed at it and hollered, "What's this? We're missing an apple tree over here." Hearing that, Mr. Apple Tree leaped into the trench with like one hearing a siren, and even urged us to pile some soil atop him. In the end, he fell asleep with half his body still sticking out of the earth. Thus was peace restored, though the person who came up with the idea did get a little unlucky. How so? Well, trouble was that he believed himself a shovel and dug using his head while we were moving the soil. You seem to have a great deal of stories to tell. Well, you're a curious sort. I suppose you'd like to have the hearsay without the hassle? As it happens, we're short-staffed at present, so if you'd be willing to help brew some coffee, I can take you on as a temporary employee. In that way, I'll have my secure, and you'll have your stories. You can leave any time. How does that sound? You'll be paid, of course, to your satisfaction, that I guarantee. Sure, but that's no issue. I'll teach you. I believe that with your prowess of comprehension, brewing coffee would be little change. And mind you, I'm not a bad judge of character. Let me see. Charlotte just ordered a latte. First, you'll need to mix 1 portion of coffee extract and milk each, completely before capping it off with a serving of milk foam. Milk foam is a special ingredient we've got here. Making it involves preparing another serving of milk, washing and drying this tube here at the coffee machine. Before stabbing the tube into the milk at this angle, you know what, I'll just help you make that. It's a bit much to ask a beginner to make the foam. Start brewing the coffee. Ready to start brewing some coffee? I'm ready. Very good. Then let's begin. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me again. Add coffee. Add milk. How did I mix it? I don't... What am I doing wrong? Add coffee. Have you finished making the coffee? See you. I did the milk and I did the coffee. Oh, add milk foam. There we go. That's what I was missing. This flavor is excellent. One might even call it perfect. Bring it to our customer as soon as possible. I'm sure she'll enjoy it. Excellent. Our customers are most satisfied with your work. You do have a gift, if I do say so myself. If you have time in the future, please do come around more often. You'll be welcome as a guest and a coffee maker both. If you'll let me add my 2 mora, I say that should you put in the work, it's only a matter of time before you become truly great at this. Alright. Got that one done. Though I will say that if he starts telling the same story again where somebody wants to bury themselves in a pot because they think they're a tree, I'm just going to skip past the story and get to the coffee making and stuff. So that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later.